All right. So now we're going to talk about December's work, the calendar, the dates for next year, planning the next year's test dates, holidays, all of that jazz. Um, I developed a great calendar for you that is going to really help you out. However, the first thing you need to do is actually go into dates. And this is because you don't want to lose the months that you're working on. So this data is set up um, to show 2023 to 2024, even 2025. Um, this is the current information that you are using. All right. So you don't want to change some information and lose it, right? So you actually have December through February, only 3 months here. And then the yellow heading is March all the way through February of the next year. This information is going to automatically update based on what's in the calendar sheet, okay? So that you have fewer errors. However, this is the table, both the red and the yellow parts. This is the table that the lesson plan and attendance sheet is checking. All right. So whenever you're in here and you're telling it June and July 2024, or and also if it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, in the dates page, that's what's in the header. That is what it's looking for to be able to give you the dates under the homework checklist over here. All right. So it is important that this stuff is accurate. However, you don't want to accidentally delete stuff you need. If you're working on this in December, you still need January and February. And so if you change some stuff, like you're like, oh, crap, I lost it. I got to go put it all back. No, 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 no. So the first step that you're going to do is you're going to go into dates. You're going to open this yellow header. It's I usually close it to protect it with this little button here, but you're just going to go and you're going to copy this, right? You're going to copy this like this. Copy. You're going to go back to the red section, and over here you're just going to paste values. Paste values right over, and it's going to take what you were currently working on, and this, now we've got 2024 and January 2025, February 2025, right? So we have when you watch this video next year, you have this December's session, January session, and February session, so that your teachers still can use the lesson plan and homework checklist. Then when we go to calendar, this is all going to update to year 2025. Okay. So make sure you do that first. That is very important for order of operations. When you go to calendar and update your dates, which is another video, then all of this will automatically update, and you're going to select this entire table, and you're going to go to formulas, create from selection from the top row, and you're going to hit OK. And then it's going to ask you to replace the existing names, and you're going to hit yes. It may be yes for like 30 columns, who knows? But for the sake of the video, I'm going to hit no, because I want to undo my pasting values. I actually want to keep my original information. So I'm going to Control Z. There we go. That's back. So just so you know, like, this is all going to be text. This is text. You can see up here that, it's just reflecting, January 2nd, Tuesday. But everything under the yellow column is actually a function. Like, it's referencing, go to the calendar page and view this data, right? So you can see now it has like a blue outline. This is all from the calendar page. Same thing over here. These are all references. So that is why there's two different colors, red and yellow. This is live. This updates from calendar. This, you're pasting values because you're keeping it as text. You want lesson plan and attendance to be able to use 2023 to 2024. Or in this case, it's going to be 2024 all the way to 2025, right? So that's what we wanted to do. But as I said before, these are references to the calendar page. So this is step one, copy paste these values. Step two is go to calendar. Okay, so in calendar, we have two more buttons, which I will show you shortly. But I first want to introduce you to this page. You can see here, this is 2024, starting with the month of March, starting with Sunday as the first day of the week. All right. I have conditional formatting in here. You can see under the Home tab, conditional formatting, manage rules for the whole sheet. You can see that I have certain colors designed to highlight whenever I see some information. I have put in some information. If you see a holiday, I want it to be with red font. If you see Halloween, I want it to be with orange. If you see a Monday, Wednesday, Friday test day, I want this blue. If it's a Tuesday, Thursday test day, I want light blue. If it's a build-up test day, I want purple. So I have already put in some conditional formatting when we see these dates. Now, these are the dates that we did discuss. However, what if I put 2025? Over here, you don't have test dates. I did put holidays in, and I will show you how to do those again. I also did, wow, Halloween, but we didn't put the rest of the test dates in. That is because you would need to go through and choose them. So let me also show you this part of the page. This is your data table to show you the holidays. And so here you can see I have entered 2025 holidays. I've even entered 2026 holidays, all right? Just because I love you guys. But to edit this, you would simply unprotect your sheet, make sure it's unprotected so that you can type under here and it would just add information to your table. Can you delete it? Yes. If you want to get rid of, the previous year, just select that part of the table, control minus, it will delete. Now, that's like the most important. So you're going to see the holidays marked with a little bit of a pink background and a bold red number. This is a section for Monday, Wednesday, Friday tests, Tuesday, Thursday tests, build-up tests, vacation dates, and Halloween. So this means like these tables are here so that you can choose when the test date is. You can choose when the vacation is. You can choose when Halloween is. Once you have chosen, it'll automatically fill in the color. And you will enjoy the planning process because you're not just going to look and draw. You're going to actually be able to paint in the calendar and then double check your work so that you can then type in the date. And then this is going to help you with the next step. So I had gone ahead and chosen some Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday test dates. So I can just color these in quickly for you. However, for you, you would be actually, counting 12 days, 16 days for build up. I've already kind of done that and it's not absolutely perfect, but the calendar is, pretty easy to see where the test date should be. So with any color you want, you're just going to start coloring your test dates with some fill. So I'm just going to choose red so that it shows up on the video nicely. I chose March 28th. I chose April 24th, May 25th. Where are you? No, 26th. There we go. 6/25. And when you work on this, you'll be able to, actually take your time, count it out. 8/29. 10/29. This is very similar to how you and I had corresponded and would send pictures back and forth as to how about this? And, there's 12 days here, but there's only 11 days here. This is how you can actually visually get prepared for that. All right. And so you can discuss the test dates with the teachers. And once you have, like, okay, this is where I want my test, you just end up typing it in over here. So 3, 28, 25, 4, 25, 25. And you'll notice now it has automatically filled it in. Oh, this was great. I hit the wrong one to begin with anyway. I had chosen this one. Um, Whatever you manually fill in a color, it'll be there. And then conditional formatting will paint on top of it. So when I change the calendar dates and the 25th actually moves, this square is still going to be red, and you'll see that soon. Keep going. 5, 26, 25, 6, 25, 25, 7, 23, 25, 8, 29, 25, 9, 26, 25, 10, 29, 25, 11, 28, 25, 12, 26, 25, 1, 28, 26, 2, 27, 26. There we go. So all the red markings have now changed to blue. And I will drag drop my Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so then you also do want to put in your Tuesday, Thursday test dates. If you don't, it'll be hard for the lesson plan and attendance to generate a Tuesday, Thursday lesson plan. So that will impact everybody. So this is important to do. You need to plan your Tuesday, Thursday schedule just as much as the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So here we go again. I'm still going to go with red, and I've already spent time counting these out, so that's why I'm going through a little bit faster. I chose 327, 429, 527, 626, 724, 828, 925, 1030, 1127, 1223, 129, and 226. These are my Tuesday, Thursday schedules. And you'll notice I haven't done vacation yet, and that's just because vacation's over here and I was working left to right. Although if I were you, I would have probably planned my vacation first, because that is how I did. So let me put in those fake vacation dates, because then you'll be able to see why I chose these particular test dates. Um, Based on communication for this particular um, 2023 to 2024, you guys chose the last week of July into the first week of August, likewise with December to January. So that's what I'm going to just simply duplicate here. All right. And so when you see that I've chosen, these particular weeks for vacation, then you can see why I chose certain test dates, and that I think it's April has an extra day. So regardless, now I'm going to enter the Tuesday, Thursday test dates, which were 3, 27, 25, 4, 29, 25, 5, 27, 25, 6, 26, 25, 7, 24, 25, 8, 28, 25, 8, 28, 25, yes, 9, 25, 25, 9, 29. Am I right? 9, 29. Or no, I think I was supposed to have 25th. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was supposed to be this date. This was supposed to be my Tuesday, Thursday test date, not the 29th. So 25 was correct. This puppy was wrong. Okay, keep going over here. 10:30, 25, 11, 27, 25, 12, 23, 25, 1, 29, 26, and 2, 26, 26. There we go. And so basically you could see that all of our red squares were painted over by the conditional formatting. And I'll drag drop my Tuesday, Thursday test. Now, we highlighted green the vacation. We're going to put that in here as well. And that is because the next step with our dates, it helps us to see that it says holiday. It helps us to see that it says test day or vacation so that I don't accidentally put that on the data set for the lesson plan, right? We don't want to, look like we're teaching during vacation. So here we're going to enter for each date. So we got 7, 27, 25, 7, 28, 25, 7, 29, 25, 7, 30, 25, 7, 31, 25, and then 8, 1, 25, 8, 2, 25. There we go. So you'll see here conditional formatting colored over what I had painted. Now let's keep doing Christmas vacation. 12, 28, 25, 12, 29, 25, 12, 30, 25, 12, 31, 25, 1, 1, 26, 1, 1, no, 1, 2, yes, 26, and 1, 3, 26. So when I'm entering this data, I am constantly referring back to my calendar year at a glance. I'm always like double checking, are my numbers right? So you're able to physically paint things and then be able to refer to these numbers before you enter your dates. Now there's one more, it's the build-up tests. And the build-up tests, you always want them to start with their 16 schedule as much as possible in March. If you have a class that's ending a little bit awkwardly from the previous year, you might need to finagle the first part, but because you're planning these in December, you want to, as much as possible, plan the next year so that no one is finishing their levels awkwardly. All right. If you plan to make sure that nobody finishes in a weird spot in February, you won't have a scheduling issue for the build up test dates. So, that being said, I planned the build up test dates as if everyone was starting the build up level in March and that they have the full curriculum. For sure. I think that is definitely the easiest way to go. So when that happens, their tests are going to match the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule 3 times a year. It's going to happen in June, October, and in February. So right away, I'm going to enter those identical dates so that I don't get confused. All right. I think it's quite helpful. So June 25th, 25 is a build-up test date, and now you've seen it turns purple. All right, this helps me so that when I manually go in with red to count the other test dates, I can remember this is my goal to finish those books by. All right. The next one is 10, 29, 25. And the last one is 2, 27, 26. Okay, those are my build-up test dates. And then so we need to, as much as possible, try to get 16 days, 16 days, and 16 days, give or take a little bit. So again, these I've already counted and played with and tinkered with, so I'm just going with what I've chosen. Feel free to use my ideas, but feel free to also change if you need to. I chose April 7th, and I chose 5/16, and obviously 6/25. I chose 8/8. Where are you? There you are. August 8th, September 17th, and 1029 right there. December 5th, right here. The 19th, there we go. And obviously the 27th. Okay, so now I just need to go back and enter these red dates over here. So 4, 7, 25, May 16th, 25, August 8th, 25, September 17th, 25, December 5th, 25, January 19th, 2026. There we go. And the dates don't have to be in order, but if you want to keep them organized, you can put anywhere in here and just go to data and A to Z. If you sort A to Z here, especially if you're in the holidays and you sort A to Z, it's going to sort the holidays. I'll demonstrate. Sort A to Z. Now the holidays are sorted, the dates are mixed up. Put it into the date column and sort A to Z, and then it's going to be, by order of date. So that's just for that. And I got Halloween in there earlier already because it was perfect. A Friday. That's fantastic. Okay, so now we put those dates in. That's going to help us with the next step. But before I do that, I just want to show you what happened to all that red stuff that we put in here. If I change the date, you're still going to see it, right? So do yourself a favor while you were in this step, go ahead and select these cells like this, and then go to the home page and select no fill. All right, that way it doesn't matter what year you're in, like 2023, 2024. Here's the dates that we've entered. And then 2025, this one's we just entered now for this video. But 2024 is the previous information that we put in there. All right, so these, whatever you have in these data tables, they are going to make this calendar fill in according to those colors that I've chosen. All right, so you can add to this, you can delete if you want to. You don't have to delete, but obviously keep things where you can access it visually. All right, so that is that. Now on to the next step. This is because since we've had to manually choose when our tests are going to be, we want to skip the Sundays and Saturdays. We want to skip the days that are not there. Unfortunately, that is a manual process. So I have put these blocks of the months up here across the board horizontally. Okay, this is because as I'm manually entering these dates, I can still verify if I have the correct data. All right, this is identical to this calendar. So when you see I change the year, that's going to happen here. Now everything is 2025. Okay, so from this point, 2024, you're going to see that I have already taken the Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, scroll down, Tuesday, Thursday. I've copied it and I've pasted the values here. All right, and then this automatically updates. So I do the same thing for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and this will be in the next video. I will take time to show you this process carefully. But you're basically going to take, copy and paste values. Do not paste directly, because if you paste directly, you're going to be pasting this. This is this is like a function to take the date, change it into text, add the day of the week after it, so that it's easier for you to copy and paste. So you just want the text to show up here. And this is going to automatically go into your dates page over here. All right. So this is where you are going to manually put a lot of your effort. You can double check if your test date fell on the right day. Right. So that's good. You're going to be able to see if it's a holiday. Unfortunately, If I wanted it to say what kind of holiday, then this formula would get really long. So I just kept it simple. If it ended up being one of the red holidays, it just says holiday. If it ends up being a test day, it tells you it's a test day. If it's a build up and a regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday test, it's going to show only build up. I designed it so that the build up will show over Monday, Wednesday, Friday, both in color, as in June, October, and February, but also in these texts here. It's also going to tell you if it's a vacation over here. And that is so that when you're copying and pasting your Tuesday, Thursdays, or your Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, you can skip. You can skip the vacation so you don't accidentally put that in there. And once you've pasted those in, then you go back to your dates, you select this table, both yellow and red parts, the whole from the top of the header down to the bottom of the filtering, and you go to formulas, create from selection, top row only, and you hit OK. And it's going to ask, do we update these things? And you would say yes. I didn't change mine yet, so I don't have to update right now. But I will make a completely separate video about updating this part. It is quite simple, but just in case, you want to do it together, we will do it together. However, that will be for 2025. This data right now shows 2024, and I don't want to delete it right now because I'm using it for other tutorials. So, okay, that is that one for now. Good job.